We discovered a strange encampment. Oh, that's right. We're not doing that one yet. We can do this one. Rite of Dissension. Yeah, sure. Why not? Do an Archon quest and then do then what? Then pop some balloons. That's convenient.
If you want to find the Geo Archon, this is the only chance you'll get all year.
Well, it's a good thing we came right now.
Guess it's a good thing Venti brought it up earlier. Otherwise, we definitely would have missed this year's Rite of Dissension.
Do you know when it is?
Might be today, might also be tomorrow. Look, we're already in Liyue, so let's go ask some of the locals. Oh, right. About the Geo Archon Morax. Did you know the Mora that we use is named after this god?
I did not.
But it's seen as impolite for people from outside Liyue to refer to the Geo Archon by that name. So we should refer to the Geo Archon by the name Rex Lapis, like the people of Liyue do.
Okay. On the land amidst monoliths. Talk to locals.
Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Isn't that today? Once a year, Rex Lapis bestows upon us his divine prediction, guiding us on how to run Liyue for the coming year. Last year, it was the Yuheng of the Liyue Qixing that was given the honor of asking for the divine prediction.
Ooh, Paimon knows this one. Mondstadt is to freedom as Liyue is to contracts. Liyue has a strong focus on business and trade. The Liyue Qixing, the 7 leaders of the 7 enterprises of Liyue, hold true control over Liyue.
That's what foreigners always say. But true control over Liyue will always be held by Rex Lapis. The Qixing is comprised of mere mortals. Rex Lapis is a god. Mondstadt's god is nowhere to be seen, whilst our god is forever with us. Stay in Liyue long enough and you'll see. Given that you just left your godless city, it's time you experienced what it's like to be in a city whose god has walked with it through all of history.
Given that you've just left your godless city, they really like to rub that in.
Oh, are you also foreigners here for the Rite of Dissension? To think I've lived in Liyue all these years and never come to see this before. I guess it's like they say, locals never visit the tourist spots. I wish you well on your travels. Liyue always welcomes you.
You too wish to bear witness to the Rite of Dissension? Me too. We all do.
Okay.
As a businessman myself, how could I not take interest in Liyue's most important business trends?
Fair.
The 17 predictions given last year made more than a few ripples throughout the industry. What's more, there's been a rumor going around that the Tianxue herself, Ningguang, has been acting secretly in the shadows.
Oh, really?
She wants the rocks created by Geovision holders to be exempt from taxation.
Wow, that's some super professional legal stuff, that is.
To be on the pulse of the predictions and the market is what makes this harbor what it is. Among the 7, Rex Lapis is the oldest deity. His keen sense of strategy is well trusted among his people. Understanding the predictions as soon as possible can make all the difference in making your fortune.
Fortune? So where can we see this rite of dissension anyway?
You're not at all close. Not to mention that if I gave you directions, as foreigners, you'd get lost along the way. So better to head to Yujing Terrace, to the high ground. It's the highest place in the harbor. Sounds like the best place for trying to communicate with deities, no?
He's sending us to the wrong place. Seems like he's playing a joke. I mean, it kind of makes sense, but I don't trust him.
Flames are required.
Piece up, please.
Flames are required.
We had that. Shortcuts are better when they're quicker. Oh well.
Paimon heard that the best time to
Try
make a
and
wish
make a
is
wish.
today, during the rite of dissension. Wanna give it a try?
Sure. Place a censer. Place incense in the censer.
Oh, you also want a little Adepti luck too?
Yes. Or a lot of it.
Seems you know a lot. Making a wish during this time is sure to get you the blessings of both the Adepti and Rex Lapis himself. I've already made my wish, so you can take this.
Oh, thank you.
Great! Thanks!
I wish I could find my sister soon. I wish I had one of these barbecue pits out the back. It'd be great in wintertime. Not so much this little one. But probably still good.
Your first time in Liu? Actually, it's my first time to see the Rite of Dissension, too. Ah, look, that's Miss Ningguang of the Liu Xixing.
I've got her on Europe. It's like AR6. I just played it just to check out a little bit on the ping and stuff. And I did
Only those who have control in Liu can preside over the Rite of Dissension. Oh yeah, not sure if you knew, but most of the Adepti appear in the form of various beasts. I heard that when attending these kinds of formal occasions, Rex Lapis himself appears as a celestial cross between two of Liu's ancient mythical creatures. Ah, sorry, I shouldn't interrupt your wish. Please, take this.
Thank you. I wish I could get some leads from the Geo Archon. Where it glows, how hot must it be inside? I'd say pretty hot.
Great! Now that we're all done with the wishing, guess we can just wait here for things to get started. Who knows how long that Miss Ningguang lady is gonna take?
Alright, join the crowd. You and Paimon wait for the Rite of Dissension to begin.
Whoa, look at all
There's like
We gotta
10
get
people
up
here.
front. We can't see squat back here.
Pama just flies above everyone. We get to see another dragon?
The hour is upon us.
That's some nice food.
Hey. Hey.
Whoa.
Rex Lapis has been killed. Seal the exits.
Killed a god. Ah, who's got the godless city now?
What? What's going on? Did she just say Rex Lapis is... The Geo-Archon is... dead? Oh no! The Monolith! Looks like they're nabbing suspects who got too close. Paimon's freaking out! The killer is amongst us! Wait,
No, among us.
We got
Oh,
close.
Among us.
are we suspects?
In space.
Wait, where are you going?
It was a god we faced off against when we first arrived in this world too. We can't fall into their hands. Ah, yeah. The god that took our sister.
Oh no, there's a whole bunch of soldiers
Escape
out there
from the
too!
Monolith.
Your identity! You may not be the killer, but we can't let them get you! But can we even...
Ah, is it the stealth thing? Panz detect. They put different gameplay elements. I thought this was only supposed to be in the library in the game. Stop doing different gameplay elements. Look, they're even making me play as Traveler. That's just rude. We escaped. It just says escape from the Monolith, so we started climbing out, and the game's like, no, don't escape that way. Escape this way. It's like, but I was just going to get out there and walk around. Yeah. I must touch. I was going to touch the target eventually. I was just going to go out this way and touch the target. There's only one exit. Apparently there is only one exit. Like, why? Because mechanics? Yeah, it's sneaky music, so you got to be stealthy, but we don't give you a stealth action. So you just have to actually walk normally, but in opposite directions of where everyone's looking.
They're here! Arrest them! There's nowhere to run!
Hey, buddy. Hold still.
Don't kill them.
Stop! Stop!
Come with me.
Paimon's exhausted.
Just what muscles does magical floating use exactly?
So insensitive! You have no idea just how tiring floating around. Wait, just who are you exactly?
Stupid Elmo.
Call me Child.
Child?
Alright, child.
What, so we're supposed to dote on you?
No, not at all. It's an alias of sorts. In Mondstadt, I don't suppose you came across a Senora by any chance.
Senora? Child? You're Fatui, one of the Harbingers!
Oh, no. Don't worry. I'm not looking for a fight. Senora gave you quite the bad impression, huh? Pfft, that woman. Can't say I'm a fan either. Right. Let's forget all about her, shall we? I'm here to help you.
Help.
Yes, help. I'm not a bad guy. Oh, okay, perhaps I'm kind of a bad guy, but I'm not here to give you any trouble. Would it be too much to ask for you to keep the sword sheathed?
A little.
I thank you for your knightly nobility. I heard of your deeds in Mondstadt, so I couldn't help but notice you during the proceedings back there. And because I had my eye on you the whole time, I know it wasn't you. Someone else was clearly behind it. But, regrettably, given I'm a Fatui envoy from Snezhnaya, there's no way I'd be trusted after something of this magnitude. The ruling Chising of Liyue has always been overly suspicious of
Right,
us.
so we need to help each other.
Well, can you honestly blame them?
Why was
Guess
Paimon
I
afraid
shouldn't
for
try to
us?
deny that. Okay, sure. Maintaining a distance between strangers is probably a good idea. Either way, I'm already used to it at this stage.
Maintaining a distance
But right
between
now,
strangers is
if
a
you want to
great
clear
idea.
yourselves
You
of
need
any
to social
suspicion,
distance.
you need to get yourselves to Northland Bank. Staying here isn't an option. As the old Liyue saying goes, the walls have ears.
Why didn't we just fast travel out to that last place? That would have been the best thing to do.
Essential function.
Limbs are a requirement for locomotion.
Leo Lee Pavilion. Best Lee food in town.
Come on. Yeah. Oh wait, yes.
Northland Bank.
Correct. This bank was opened here in Liyue by Snezhnaya. Though everyone knows Liyue is the most enterprising in Teyvat, Snezhnaya is not short of change either.
Yeah, well, poorer nations don't seem the type to have diplomats that come around acting the way yours do towards the Knights of Favonius.
Here, let me give you this.
This is a...
I'm not sure exactly. Sometimes all money can buy is things, and not a name for oneself. All I know is that it's a sigil. A sigil to keep the mighty and illuminated Adepti from bringing harm to you.
Adepti?
If you head north from the harbor, then west from Guili Plains, you will eventually reach a stone forest known as Jueyun Karst. The people of Liyue believe it to be the abode of the Adepti.
Isn't it just a legend?
Legend or not, they believe it. As such, offerings to the Adepti are made at its borders. Nobody dares venture in. But I have no need for believing, not when I know for a fact that the Adepti truly exist.
Hate to admit it, but your Fatui intel seems all right. But why would we go looking for Adepti anyway?
Oh, my little friend. There are plenty of reasons mortals seek the blessings of Adepti. Money, health, love. But you will go for justice.
Justice?
The Qi Sing will already have dispatched the Monolith. They'll be seeking out the assassin from amongst the onlookers. But how could a mere mortal kill a god that can sweep aside entire armies? Rex Lapis never gave up his power as a god. This level of crude response is beyond what is called for. How suspicious.
Oh, you think they're trying to hide the true culprit? Or they did it and they're trying to prove
Your
something else?
thinking is even more radical than my own, honorary knight. Even now, the Northland Bank wouldn't be able to hold the Monolith off for long, but the Adepti can clear you of any wrongdoing. Liyue was founded by the Geo Archon and the Adepti. Of course, it was built by force. Look for them, and be faster than the Qi Sing's messengers, so you may give your version of events first. If there is anyone that can help you in Liyue now, it can only be the mighty and illuminated Adepti.
Okay. Can only be the mighty Illuminati.
What should I put in my letter?
So, thanks to previous explorations, we seem to be able to get out there much faster than the messengers. Unless they've previously explored, we could be screwed. Oh, look, it's one of those tiles like at Dragonspine.
And who might we be? Those that dare enter Jueyun Karst.
My name's Panz. I have some spare food with me. Her name's Paimon. Please take a look at this.
A sigil of permission. Many a season has passed since one was last in the presence of such an item. He before you is the mighty and illuminated Adeptus, Moon Carver. Speak, traveler. What business have you here?
It's a cool model.
Actually,
It's the assassin. They dared to flee here to Jueyun Karst.
Sir, we've already stepped too far into Jueyun Karst ourselves.
There's no choice. Apprehending the assassin is top priority. We must press on.
Disturbing our borders. See them gone. One will not have interruption.
Oh, nice. Some sort of god creature is giving us permission to kill everyone.
To arms!
Attack! Go, go, Baron Bunny! Go, Rubber, go!
Take the target alive!
Game. He's a water archer who can switch to dual daggers. Yeah, that's a shame. The daggers might be different. Maybe the daggers combo's combat's okay, but the regular sword and the claymore doesn't interest me at all. And the archery is only for me at the moment, just so I can have someone that can. Well, these guys actually, they should probably put this one on.
Take the target alive!
I'll protect us!
Come a little closer.
Oh, I didn't get there.
Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
Bested.
Might be worth having a look at that. I want to check out the daggers.
You're in for a little shock.
Take the target alive! Tactical! Retreat! Lithic Triad!
The mage position of targeting does both, like I'm trying to get this one specific guy because he's got the lowest health. I guess that's when I just need to use like,
You're in for a little shock. Blitz.
Take the target alive! Tactical! Retreat! Take this!
how many times am I going to fat finger that? Why is it available again though, more importantly?
Attack! Tactical! Retreat! Bested!
Charged up real quick. Different sword users have different combo animations, which change how they kind of fight. Not really. Animation's just an animation, right? The actual longsword play just doesn't feel it, like with a couple of the characters I've played as. I'm like, it's just not there for me in this game.
Well,
Why no bursts?
Preposterous.
Which one are the bursts? Are they the E abilities or the holding down?
The Liyue Qixing. Utterly disappointing. How could someone possibly assassinate Rex Lapis during the Rite of Dissension? And then place suspicion upon the attendees? Traveler, of the
bursts are the
unjust
ultimate?
accusations placed upon you, one has become aware.
No, I tend to hold on to them probably too much.
The
so.
mind knows its answer.
For like when you
Though
like,
one must
have an enemy you've
consult
needed.
with one's fellows, lest
could
the
just throw them away
mind be
more often.
misguided. Go, take your sigil of permission. Carry with you a message.
What should I look for?
Mountain Shaper and Cloud Retainer can be found here. Only fate will decide if you shall find them. Only fate. There exists a conqueror of demons, a guardian Yaksha. Go to Wangshu Inn. There you shall seek him.
Okay. Yeah, it's just inexperience of when I can play them and not worry. So with more game time, I'm sure I'd burst more often. Isn't Wangshu Inn? Wangshu Inn's there. Whereas for the moment, I just sort of I like having him for a tough situation. And if I feel like that fight, never really felt like I was in trouble. Mainly because I fat-fingered the heal twice. Might have been different otherwise. Did he give me 2 quests? Oh, okay, so there's 3 sections. Oh, we'll go to this one first then, I guess. You would like to test a lot of different characters, but the resin restricts leveling so much? I guess. I'm gonna make that. Oh. Easy. Never didn't have it.
Go, go, Barret Bunny!
No! What's the resin for in leveling? I'm trying to think, I just can't. Yeah, that's just for me. It's just experience of when I can hoard it and when I can just throw it away. You use resin to do ley lines to get level books. Ah, I see. And you only really like. You probably could just test them out at 40, right? For their gameplay feel, just go to a lower level thing. What is this? I guess it's not the same as trying them out at whatever level you're at. Is that going to be a quest? Release the birds. You can't get ascension materials? Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, I mean... I guess. See the top. Is he gonna get me? Go away. I don't think I'm gonna get there this way. That might be a spot we can stand on. Probably should have
Go, Rubber, go! Here! Bet you can't keep up with me!
It's kind of funny like that with the, because you can always wait it out, and you get to a point where you'll catch back up again. Okay, I need to talk to you. That was but by that stage, you've passed where you wanted to, like, the idea of testing characters out earlier so you can get the ones that you want to play with the most while you play the game, right? If you have to play most of the game to get to that point, I guess that's the gotcha.
What happened? You rescued me. Thank you. Oh, and have you seen my brother? His name is Li Ding. We were climbing the mountain together. But then I don't know. Did I get swallowed up by the amber? I think I must have been knocked out. I just hope he didn't get trapped in amber too.
I wouldn't know.
All right then. I won't bother you anymore. Thanks again. I'm going to find my brother now. I really hope he's okay.
Level 8 talents are expensive. Yeah, I guess by that stage though, that's where like most people say, don't level up a character you don't want to play with. But when you've got, like, how do you know? You've got to sort of play with them to know if you want to play with them. And yeah, sometimes you can know straight away that you don't want to play a certain character by their base character. Then you get other ones who like, this character might be good, or it might be like I said, I guess that's the gacha in the game, right? You've got to invest something, and whether that's put money in to find out or time and patience.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Come a little closer.
Oh, some call uppers. I'm buying a bunch of that. Certified Philip recipe. Bad luck on artifacts relative to amount of defense sets to gladiator set. And the unit crits more than you do with. She has ulti up. So that's better for the concept. Yeah, I'm lucky I don't have to worry about that yet. I'm just sort of playing through with what I've got. I don't know when I'll worry about that. Probably at some level. Is he bugging out? I made the trek so far. I don't want to. I don't want to jump off the mountain here just because I see it. Where's this dude? What's up, Sealy? Oh, she's out of here. I mean, we just got a teleport thing. We may as well find out where we're going. Empty ceiling. Nephrite.
Someone needs assistance.
Okay. Do they really?
I must leave no stone unturned.
How did I do that? I think I know. No, I don't know. What is this? Is this like the red tree in the mountain? Shisenji, the stone hard. Life endures in heaven and earth thanks to the merciful Adeptus. On this site lives an evil dragon. Please do not disturb it. Okay. I don't need the wrath of an evil dragon while I'm doing this. Hey Killer, how you doing? Where is it?
Someone needs assistance.
And this is up here. Oh, it is. Oh wow. Okay, I think we've got to get the seal leader there, right? No! No, 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 no. Plus, I'm only here because I followed a Sealy off the mountain, and now I'm down here trying to get this one into position when I should be doing the quest. Man, that one shook my brain around. I can feel it bouncing off the walls. It's really small, a lot of room for it to hit stuff. Wow, it's gonna be like a bonus chest when you get the last one. That's kind of cool. And we'll get back to doing the other quest now that we got sidetracked. That was a good sidetrack, jumping off the top of a big mountain though. jump off it again. Hello.
My brother told me everything. Thank you both so much for rescuing him.
You're welcome.
Our family has nothing to live on. We heard tell of treasures hidden in the amber of Mount Hulao. And with nowhere else to turn, we came looking for them.
Shouldn't be.
We weren't thinking straight. We thought that we could sneak up into the mountain and grab just enough treasure to sell and support our family with. As you can see, the Adeptus punished us for our greed. The amber swallowed me up, and if you hadn't come to my rescue, who knows when I would have gotten out.
Luckily, the Adeptus was merciful. They sent you two as their messengers to save us.
Of your transgression, your predicament and repentance, one has become aware.
Whoa! Your Adepti Messenger impression is really good! It's like this is the part you were born to play.
Be quiet, Elmo.
Thank you. Yes, we are truly sorry. My brother and I have learned our lesson. We are truly blessed to receive the mercy of the Adeptus. We promise that we will change our ways and make an honest living from now on, even if it means sweating it out down at the docks. Anyway, we have trespassed in the realm of this Adeptus long enough. We should get going. Thank you, mighty Adepti messengers.
Yes, thank...
Boy, it'd be super helpful if we actually were Adepti messengers. 'Cause it seems like this Adeptus has got a real temper problem. But it's not like we've done anything wrong, so...
Who dares trespass on my mountain? Who? Foolish mortal, come forth and receive your punishment.
Right. Where's my cutscene?
You intrude upon the sanctity of Mount Hulao. You destroy the amber of my mountain. And you free a thief whose freedom is not yours to give.
Yes. Yes, I did.
The thief's ignorance was an affront to the Adepti, but your actions are an abomination of the highest order.
Wait! We can explain!
Mooncarver sent us.
Mooncarver? Trusted a mere mortal as his messenger? Is this a sigil of permission? One is surprised to find such things still exist in the mortal realm. In the beginning, Rex Lapis cast them for the mortals with his own hand. Few were made then, and thousands of years on, fewer still remain. Speak. One shall listen to the matter which brings you here. Then one shall verify the truth thereof. You would be wise to speak the truth, for Liyue is not so far from here that one would be easily deceived.
You explain what happened in Liyue Harbor.
Rex Lapis, assassinated? At the rite of dissension? What mortal in Liyue, nay, in all the world, would conspire to commit such foul treason? Or perhaps the more pertinent question is, what power in this world could aspire to achieve it? Rex Lapis charged the Adepti with the protection of Liyue, and we have always honored this duty. As the people have prospered, so have we gradually withdrawn into the mountains. Indeed, this was a gesture of goodwill towards humanity. But now, alas, Rex Lapis, gone. Traveler, of the matter you have relayed, one has become aware. One now knows why Moon Carver has sent for us. Once one has dealt with certain matters here that require my attention, one shall convene with the other
Good to see you, dude. How you
Adepti.
feeling? Can someone explain the Amber situation to me?
Paimon can. Adepti always have magical powers in storybooks. Seems it's true in real life, too. You know, like how grass is actually Adepti hair, and rivers are actually Adepti saliva. There must be something similar going on with the amber.
What, it's actually Adepti poop?
Your nonsense knows no bounds. This amber is produced by a flower that one has planted here, called the karst crawler. The majority of the plant is hidden underground. When stepped on, it produces amber to trap the invader. After taking up residence here, one planted many karst crawlers to ensure that the tranquility of the mountain would remain undisturbed. Over the years, they have helped to prevent many disturbances. But in the process, they have also trapped many curious things.
Oh, so the amber is alive?
Correct. Thus, one may not leave this place in its current state, for fear of the risk to innocent lives in one's absence. One will depart as soon as one has attended to this matter. One trusts that the manner of your departure will be swifter in nature.
Search for Cloud Retainer. No. It's empty. Nutty Pine, you're leaving? Miss you too, buddy. Work is work. I'll be here on the weekend. I've been popping balloons with monkeys lately. It's been lots of fun. Yeah, I think you'd enjoy it. Don't work too hard. Look after yourself, man. Recovery's a long-term thing. Right? Oh, it's one of these balloons. Flower. One of these flowers. Float down the mountain and open up some amber we might have missed.
You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock.
The child at 50. Yeah, I should keep track of the pools, see what it takes to get stuff. Where are you? Oh, what if he comes out of that tree? You're guaranteed a 5-star with every 80th pull. So does that restart every time you get a 5-star? Or is it on the 80th one, your guaranteed one? Whether it's 80 or 90, is it on that one? Or is it within that one? And is it like as your pools total, or is it per banner? If you haven't gained one in 89 rolls, the 90th will be a 5-star. Okay, so every time you get a 5-star, that timer counts over again, right? And it's banner specific. All right. Can you see what that number is in any of the... Well, I guess it doesn't matter if you haven't gotten any of the things. The only time it kind of matters would be... I guess maybe if you're really looking to max out some reroll stuff. I don't know how that would work. It's way up there. Okay. I think it's nice of them to put stuff like that in. But for the most part, I think probably just better off, instead of looking at that as a oh, I'm gonna get ones here, and that's part of the psychology of getting people to part with to money by adding extra things there. It's like if you knew, or if you're able to see it, or if you're keeping track of it yourself. And you know, that's almost an enticement you make upon yourself to be like, oh, let me just spend some real money because the next one's going to be a good roll. And I'm not having a shot at miHoYo. I don't know can't remember what the devs are. I think it's necessary to do stuff like that with this sort of business model. But I think it's one of those things that I think if people realize that, you know, it's about the patience in gaming. Like whether you... Whether you wait till you get the currency in-game to do it, or you pay for some yourself with real money, that next roll is going to be that next roll no matter what. Yeah, it's a carrot, right? But it's not. It's by giving a guaranteed one, all that means is, so when you balance that sort of thing on potential consumer spend versus play time and a whole bunch of other factors, and there's a lot of factors when it comes into this, but for every time you guarantee something, you slightly reduce the percentage of those things happening on regular attempts. So at the end of the day, you end up giving away the same amount anyway. So it's about finding that. It's about finding that balance. You know, how much enticement do you want to put on the players versus how much do you want to happen regularly? Because, like I said, you've got to reduce the regular occurrence of that by a certain number in order to justify giving it away at a specific number. That's the trade-off you make. And so when you look at it and be like, you know, do I spend or do I not? You know, or if you're looking at it like, okay, it's good that they've given us that. If they didn't have it, I think it is good to have something like that personally, because it balances the distribution out. Even though it lowers the chance of getting stuff on natural pools, it does mean that everyone gets that guaranteed hit of a certain, you know, like in this case, it's a 5-star. Might not be the one you want, but it, you know, it's still a nicety, right? You're doing the battle pass, yeah. I like head starts in battle pass as an option for people that don't play as much, but are happy to pay a little bit to compensate for not spending the time. I think something like that is a really nice way of a transaction to have to try. One, it generates income, but two, it also gives some players the ability to get to the end. This game has notoriously low percentage rates. I don't know. When I play games like this, I don't look at the rates because I free to play, so I'll get what I get when I get them. Yeah, so the rates have no meaning to me. Oh, cloud's lower. I'm not climbing up. This song is this song in here takes the melody from a pop song, and I can almost hear it in my head, but I can't quite make it out. You often find too, comparing drops in games, like there are some games that have a single item that has an incredibly low drop rate, or maybe even a small set of items that have extremely low drop rate. So it's really not the best comparison when you say, oh, it's got better drop rates than other games, or it's got worse drop rates than other games, because it's really hard to compare the entirety of the available droppable items to the entirety of a different game's droppable items. The odds of a 5-star pull on a single pull in the game are 0.6%. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like when you've got a pity timer in there, that actually increases your. You really need to include that in like the pull average. So if you've got a guaranteed get in 90, that's that's an extra 1%, or it's an extra more than 1% that you need to add to that. There's going to be something to do with these. Yeah. So that's probably like a 2.6 something percent. Let's say just 2.6%. 1.6, sorry. 1.6%. That's okay. It's like lower than it's way under 100. Whereas I think I ran Karazhan in World of Warcraft. Let's see, I probably had, when I was really farming for the horse mount, I was doing it like 6 times a week for well over a year. Never got the horse mount. So I can't get a total on how many times I did, but I was definitely doing it. There's like 300 attempts there, plus the other. There would have been hundreds more. I would have at least attempted it 500 or 600 times and I didn't get it.
They've even set it ready for dinner. There's a wine jug and everything. Ooh, they even have the guest names carved into the seats. Here sits Retainer. Here sits Guizhong. Here sits Rex. Maybe Rex is short for Rex Lapis. But Paimon has no idea about Guizhong. As for Retainer... That's it! When Mooncarver was going through the names of his Adepti buddies, he said there was one called Cloud Retainer. So this must be where Cloud Retainer and the other Adepti have their dinner parties. How about we cook up some extra special dishes for the Adepti? We're sure to get Cloud Retainer's attention that way. But what do Adepti even eat anyway? Paimon has no idea. People must make offerings here all the time. Guess all we can do is look around the area for any leftovers. Maybe that'll give us some ideas. Do you think maybe it's at all possible that the Adepti might like to try some sticky honey roast?
Some sticky honey roast. I guess the other thing too is, one of the other calculations, like it's really intricate. All the calculations involved in potential pay-to-play, or even in the free-to-play, like using in-game currency pool models. Like, straight percentages definitely don't work, especially when there's, guaranteed pity timers. But also, it's how freely can you get the currency in-game, as well as how much currency you get per dollar. So if you've got one game that has double drop rates than another game, but it costs you twice as much to make a pool, then they have the same, right? And then you've also got to look at, like, when you look at this sort of currency system, you know, you're looking at what are you buying versus dollar value. You know, and I think that makes it, you know, when you've got prices, you know, these sort of prices, or comparing to the, you know, converting other things from playtime, it makes it really hard to put a comparison against other games in terms of value for both, you know, real world spend and then in-game transaction spend.
Okay.
And then, like I said, you've got to factor in, you know, in this case we're comparing 5-star characters versus 4-star characters. What's the viability of the ones that you are going for versus, like, compared to a need versus want? And is it a need, or is it, you know, getting better might just be what you actually need? Or being able to, you know, is there a substitute that you could make somewhere in the thing, like instead of getting a better a quote unquote better character, maybe it's easy to get a better weapon for one of your existing characters.
Someone has definitely cooked here before. Do you think they were making an offering?
Hey Sparkle, how you doing?
Looks like they didn't use all the ingredients. Let's see here. We got some snapdragon, some lotus heads, some tofu. Whatever they were cooking, it sounds complicated. Hey, look over there. They left some notes too. Yup, it's a doozy. Paimon's not surprised they had to write
sorry,
it all
Paimon,
down.
they
It's
don't
a
want
lot
some
to
sticky honey
remember.
roast.
We should read it carefully.
What is this song?
What would you call a dish that's made from snapdragon, lotus heads, and tofu?
Disgusting. Holding up. That's good. Barely holding up, or easily holding up? Matsutake.
It's very clean here. Whoever cooked here last obviously likes to keep things neat and tidy. Paimon bets they were making an offering to the Adepti. Looks like we got us some matsutake and some raw meat. And what do you know? The recipe is right here. This chef was a super organized person.
Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Is it in the tree? It's beyond the tree. There it is. Oh, okay. I mean... There's 3 chests here. What do you want a chest for?
Yep.
Let's spark things up a little.
That's when I like using my ulti. When I think I'm about to get screwed. I find that the best time to use it. And you could totally play this game a second time or on one of the other servers, right? But when you play it through your first time, you never know, unless you're re-exploring it or re-going through an area that you've previously explored.
Deep breath. Keep going.
You don't know where the next one of those sections are, which, you know, there was 3 chests. Maybe it's a bit tougher than normal, but there was only one guy there, respawn. At that point, I just wouldn't want to go and have to farm up my ulti. So I like knowing it's there and having it. I don't know where we are. Oh, got him. Pen slipper.
Whoa, the ground is covered in flour. What a messy chef. Seems there's meat in this pot, but Paimon can't tell which kind. Do you think whoever cooked this made it as an offering to the Adepti? Paimon can't quite imagine an offering made of flour and meat. Huh? Our messy chef dropped a piece of paper on the floor. Ew, and there's a huge footprint on it too. But footprint aside, maybe it has something to do with this mystery dish.
Like battered something?
Paimon's so cute.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
I should just cook here. Do I have... We need... Matsutake meat rolls, Moro meat, and jewelry soup. Matsutake meat. Alright, we are cooking with Barbara. Jewelry soup. Stir fried. I thought we wanted more meat from thingy. Hey, bonus.
That's more like it.
Cloud Retainer. Cloud Retainer's abode.
One senses the presence of a sigil of permission. One knows not why you have come, though the sincerity of your offering is clear. Hence, you shall be granted an opportunity. Find your way through mine abode, and you shall receive an audience with the Adeptus whom you seek.
Come a little closer. Come a little closer. You've been a naughty boy.
It's okay for those ones, but not. Better fire. Challenge complete.
Look! That platform is moving! So that's what this button is for!
Whoa, okay. It looked like it was water with a plant floating on it. And I'm like, oh, I can swim out here? And there's water flowing down. Well played, game. Jerk.
Come a little closer. Blitz.
It's the Adeptus domain. Things happen.
There's no way for you to get up there. Where's a wind current when you need one?
I don't know, but there's a chest. No, thanks, man. Appreciate the farts. That'll help me get up there.
You can't keep up with me.
Oh, it's rotating that one, not the one we're on. Interesting. What about that one? When does that one rotate then? That rotates this one. You think the medium looks spooky? I don't want a spooky game though. Yeah, I thought that would do that. And then we don't have access to it. So that's bad. I don't know, the medium looks cool. I think the medium's more atmospheric spooky a little bit, which is fine. I don't think it looks super jump scare spooky. Which we could be wrong, but I'm just hoping.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
I'm still looking at Outriders. I know you said you're not getting Panz vibes off it, but I'm sort of reading into it that it's going to feel similar to like how Warframe plays out. You know, the 3-player drop in, drop out. Or 1 to 3 player. Might not be accurate, but... And it's not Space Ninjas, so... You know, there is that. When did we get access to that one? Is that with this one? Okay, hang on, we can do this. But that one's... that's probably the lowest on my list of things.
I'll race you there.
Oh, they were...
Bet you can't keep up with me. Bet you can't keep up with me.
They're locked. Was a challenge? Yeah, Chongling, yeah, that would be tough because you've got to wait for the teddy bear. You didn't want to redo the whole domain? There's been like one fight. They stay open now. It's only chests.
Told you I'd win.
Okay, well that means we don't need to come up here anymore, so we can rotate this around to somewhere else. Your name is Lazy Bum for a reason. Okay, that's fair. Yep, I am. Okay, so we did that one.
Bet you can't keep up with me.
Hey, now we have some wind. Surprise, surprise. Oh, it's one of these puzzles. Okay, somehow managed to get it. Accidentally got it right. I thought it was going to be one of the ones that when you light up, you hit one and another one lights up or one undoes. It might have just been one where, maybe it's been the angle I saw it on.
Told you I'd win.
Or my brain's turned off. Either way. I honestly thought it was one of those ones there where you light up, you hit one, and it turns two on and one off type of deal, or toggles them. So smart, didn't need my smart, yeah. Alright, that's back at the beginning. Yeah, one where it toggles the one you hit and opposites or adjacent or something. And quite often those ones set out in games require only, a very minimal amount of hits. But if you don't get them right straight away, now they need a lot of hits.
One is most impressed. The path that leads through this abode defies those of ordinary abilities.
Birds.
The one before you is the Adeptus Cloud Retainer. Now speak of the matter which brings you here.
Speak of the matter which brings you here. You have two choices, none of which is what you need to say.
You surmise correctly. This place did one self-build, as did one design the mechanisms within. In fact, even Gui Zhang and Rex Lapis themselves found one's technological accomplishments to be worthy of commendation.
This place is huge, and there are so many mechanisms. Do you really have this whole place to yourself? What's it even for? Did you build it as your private mechanism workshop or something? It's just like the stories say. The Adepti leave the human world, find somewhere to go be a hermit, and then they research and invent all these amazing things.
One is simply not partial to the tedium of social interaction, and wished to find some peace and quiet. Find it one did. Shortly after which, you arrived bearing your sigil of permission. But enough. State the matter which brings you here at once. You have disturbed the tranquility of this place for long enough. Rex Lapis. Assassinated? How can this be? Such a heinous crime! Who would dare? The notion is so preposterous as to be unbelievable. One shall have to verify the truth of the matter independently. Perhaps one shall quash Liyue first, then convene with the other Adepti.
You should probably speak with the other Adepti first, then maybe quash Liyue.
Wait, what? Did you just say squash Liyue Harbor?
No, she said quash.
Are you seriously gonna wipe out the whole city?
Only a response of sufficient magnitude can negate the possibility of further incidents.
Yeah, the Adepti sworn to protect the city.
It is as you say. We have protected Liyue Harbor under the leadership of Rex Lapis for 37 centuries. But in the face of this coup, by nefarious actors, exceptional measures must be taken.
Yikes! Quick! You gotta think of something! She wants to squash Liyue flat! And it doesn't seem like she's bluffing!
You accepted our offering, that makes this a contract.
Exactly what Paimon was gonna say! We
quiet,
made all that delicious food and gave every last bit of it to you! We were hoping you might help Liyue out, not wipe Liyue out! Or at least let's, discuss it first. Can't hurt for you to get a second opinion.
Contract? A cruel irony that you should appeal to the notion after the merciless murder of the god of contracts himself. The people of Liyue seem quite content to dispense with their contracts. They are quite adept at taking that which is composed of black and white and turning it gray. Nevertheless, since you come here in the name of contracts, far be it from one to abandon one's own contractual obligations.
Yeah, far be it
Least of all when you come bearing a sigil of permission. Rex Lapis infused these sigils with adeptal power when he first cast them. That power once aided humans in battle. Most of the sigil's power has long since worn off. It is but a keepsake now. This keepsake cannot be taken as proof of your trustworthiness. One must investigate the claims that you make independently. This, no doubt, is Mooncarver's very reason for summoning us. Your audience with the Adeptus before you is now concluded. Leave at once, and...
Leave it once and what? And get loot? I am noticing a severe absence of loot chest.
Bet you can't keep up with me!
Little wank shoe in.
Oh, this seems to be Wang Shu-in. Compared to Joyun Karst, this place seems basic. Are we really gonna find an Adeptus here? Oh, he's not here?
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears. A sigil of permission? You came prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself, doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways.
Paimon doesn't get it.
Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adeptal energy. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
Wait a sec, we came here to... Ugh! Paimon's peeved. All he does is think about himself. Paimon wants to give him an ugly nickname. But if you tick off an Adeptus, the only thing you'll probably ever find in treasure chests is cabbages. Blech. Guess we should go ask the boss lady of the inn about just how she manages to talk to Adepti. Let's take a look. Paimon reckons he'll be on the balcony. Doubt we're gonna find him in the kitchen.
The rock that looks like that. Okay, speak to boss lady. Tell me about the Adeptus.
Oh, you've already met Xiao.
I met Xiao, yeah.
Not bad. Not often he's in a good enough mood to agree to see people.
That's his good mood?
Oh yes, the Adepti are very hard to come by. Many people go their whole lives praying to them, never once actually getting to see one. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he borrowed power from the Adepti. But most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led Liyue.
You really know a lot, huh, boss lady?
It's not boss lady, it's just boss. Anyway, seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, things should be a lot easier. Well, if you want to know my opinion, if you keep Xiao in a good mood, things should be okay.
Good mood? Can't really imagine what a good mood looks like for that vigilant yaksha.
Will be interesting, won't it? Come to think of it, I've never seen him smile either. How about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at making. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes. The other dish is up to you.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the best at cooking?
I think I did killed like 4 birds with 1 stone just then on the break. Hey man, yeah. Went and made a cup of tea. Sorted out some meds for my little boy. Went to the bathroom. Gave Pepper a treat. She went back to bed. Sorted out everything, so we've got just a long stretch of gaming home. He's doing really well, yeah. He's doing really well. I feel bad because I got to wake him up, right? It's in the middle of the night for him, so he's been asleep for like 5 hours or something. He's got he'll sleep for another 5. But yeah, he's a trooper. He's sort of. All right, what do we get? Who do you think's best at cooking? Satisfying salad or mahamanjusaka hot? Satisfying salad or mahamanjusaka hot pyro slime? That sounds way better, except for the slime part.
Wow! Never heard of that one. Paimon wants to try it. But if we're gonna be cooking for an Adeptus, perhaps the satisfying salad would be the safer choice.
Boo. Make a delicious, satisfying salad. Do I have a salad? Is there a fire somewhere? Just cook it here. Check your Twitch 2020 recap. Did they email it to you? I feel pretty good that I doubled Vulcan on that one. That puts it like, you know, not that I'd say anything to him about it, but you know what I mean. Like, you know. Your number 1 game is Monster Train? Do you even like Monster Train all that much? Or are you just sort of hanging out and chilling with me?
Today's no good for going
do you
out.
Have Monster Train?
Did I say that yesterday as well?
Can't you see I'm on a break, kid? Scram!
Excuse me, we'd like an almond
Scram!
tofu. You just chill, you never played it.
Whoa, this chef guy's service is about as good as that Wagner guy's back in Mondstadt.
I see. If it's for the boss, then guess I don't have a choice now, do I? But my heart's not really in it right now. Not enough to make a dessert as painstaking as almond tofu.
And why is that?
The think out loud portion of it?
A fencer's hand must be steady. So too must the hand of a chef. But my hands, they're not steady. Because a traveler once told me that this inn is haunted.
Oh, good. I'll get
and then
the ghost
just now, in the kitchen, I saw something. Something not right.
This chef looks so intimidating, but speak of ghosts and he becomes weak.
I keep thinking, even Wangshu Inn isn't safe. I can't keep a steady hand for something like almond tofu.
All right, in the name of high-quality almond tofu, we need to go check this kitchen out.
We just did. Okay, you know who's best to check out a kitchen? Wait, where is she? Where's the thing that shows me the deal? This one? Oh, nice. This would have been good if I was able to play the bit where Xiongling says she likes to be at her favorite place is the chicken.
Kitty.
Where is that? I don't think it's in the wishes. I can spill more oil without consequences. We'd like to think that, but no. Where is... There's something I'm looking for. Where you do the trial stuff. Oh, I don't want that.
Obstacle Pant.
So this one? There we go.
Hello, nice to meet you. My name is Xiangling. I'm a chef from Liyue. My favorite place is the chicken. I mean, the kitchen. Ugh, I practice so hard, but I still get nervous when introducing myself.
My favorite place is the chicken. Doggo. Can't pet the doggo. Literally unplayable. Get out of the chicken. No.
Doesn't seem to be anything.
Look at the swordfish. Can we tell a guy it's just a little girl who must have been murdered?
What? You saw it too.
Thanks, Mr.
There
Genshin.
really is a ghost. How could I?
Okay, so he's useless now. What do we do?
We make the tofu.
Forget it. Let's just go see the boss lady again.
Scared of something so insignificant. Hard to believe he was once a notorious bandit.
Yeah, I know, right?
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts, boss lady.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it all before.
Come to think of it, others don't seem to know there's an Adeptus here at the inn except for the boss lady.
Does it get told us why
Say
Paimon's
more
the
and you'll be
only
divulging my little secret.
whatever she is
Right.
that we ever see?
Best you
Like,
two
no
be
one
off.
else has one.
Go see to it that that little ghost doesn't go scaring anybody else. Not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of the Adepti. So as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that ghost. There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil. It's been in circulation for over 1,000 years. Go take a look at it. Once you have, look for a place outside where you can see the exact same Witness Sigil formation.
Okay. I mean, I've seen that, right? But I don't know what that's got to do with helping our ghost. No. Oh, that's the rock, not a painting. Is that it? Ah. Where is it saying that? Is that? Okay. Valley of Rocks, Double Mountain. Is that it?
What I've heard.
The healthiest.
No, I don't want to speak to him. I definitely didn't want to eavesdrop over that. I reckon that's the... I don't know if that's it.
Wine is a healthy drink.
Hmm. Right.
There she is! So scary!
I have no idea what the connection... Oh, the sigil was in the middle of the painting. It wasn't actually the rock formation.
We have to follow her! If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time.
It's gonna be a fake cat. It's not pushing the goblet onto the floor like the evil thing that it is. I just thought you were making reference that cats are evil. Is that the... Which Casper one is that? Is that the one where it's more look like a 3D image and he's got a huge bulbous head?
She doesn't know when to give up!
Whoa.
This old decrepit ruin guard? Surely it's not possessed? Silly churl, Billy churl. Finally caught you. Paimon's pooped. Silly Billy, Billy churl. Haunting things isn't nice. Little girl, are you listening? Chilly churl, frilly churl. Now listen here, young lady. Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore. Next time, you can come play with Dusky Ming. If you don't come and play, Dusky Ming will come find you.
Oh, we got an achievement for that. Knocking them down. The codex is getting completed slowly, but surely. Tell Smiley Yanksha about what happened. Okay. After I collect some mushrooms.
Looks like I got carried away.
It never happened.
Go, Barbara, go! Deep breath.
What? You really got the ghost to promise to stop haunting the inn? Wow. You really are something. I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. I'll make you the smoothest, silkiest bowl of almond tofu. Haha, My hands are steadier than ever now that she's gone.
Yeah, got the almond tofu. Yeah. Let's get out of here.
Howdy. Please, head straight on in.
Go, Barbara, go!
You two, again.
Wait, don't go disappearing again!
What's this?
It's your favorite, almond tofu, as well as this distant traveler's best dish, a satisfying salad. Quick, tell him everything before he finishes eating.
It's a good way to get someone's attention
Rex
while you want to tell a
Lapis.
story.
How could this be? I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, I've never imagined a Liyue without him. The ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions.
Oh, I want to know the answer to both of these. Will they take over his role in Liyue?
Adepti do not turn on their responsibilities. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the mortal realm, but responsibilities are responsibilities. Our god is the god of contracts, after all.
Wait, Paimon still has one last question. That Dusky Ming, she's...
When conquering demons, on occasion, you can come across spirits who have never hurt anyone, yet are also not yet able to be moved on. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her. Really keeping a wide range of business going, huh?
Hey, Bio 9000. Have you done all your deliveries? Are you waiting for pickups now? Wow, no. You normally have a break up much earlier than this. It'll be a long day. Return to Liyue Harbor and find Chilled. Find child. Where are you, child? Oh, I'm getting ready to pop some balloons.
Bang! And with that, the fate of the Guwa Brotherhood was sealed.
Nadia. Oh, good evening. This is the Northland Bank. Yeah, bye.
You finally returned. How was your journey to Jueyun Karst?
You saw a puppy labradoodle.
I see.
Come for a walk outside. Nice.
Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, Cloud Retainer, Conqueror of Demons. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have information for you. Regarding the Archon's passing, the Liyue Qixing's response really has given me food for thought. They've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their respects to the Exuvia. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all, even the Qixing isn't able to keep a lid on things.
Exuvia?
It's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is also an Adeptus. The Geo-Archon is also the god of contracts, and is also known as the Exuvia, prime of the Adepti. The mighty and illuminated Adepti of today all signed contracts to protect Liyue way back then.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused on Liyue's well-being.
Yep.
Naturally, they both have the responsibility and the aptitude for the job. If the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the Adepti have the right to take corrective action. The Geo-Archon's spirit has risen, so why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
This makes things more difficult? Something's definitely not right.
Oh, right! He's the whole reason we came here! If the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia and won't let anyone near, then our quest to find the Seven is already over.
Oh? You're trying to find the Seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? Nice
No comment.
answer. A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no knight at all now, would they? But I can help you with that too, you know.
Really?
Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this stalemate. Truly fascinating. The harder they try to silence the situation, the greater the chaos that erupts. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet, yes?
Yes. Of the land amidst monoliths, quest complete. We'll get an achievement for that as well. New quest?